Hi, it's Miss Norris again. Last full week of specials, and we're going to celebrate National Work at Home Day, which is Thursday. So this week's projects, I want to reflect on things that you would find right here in your home. So our journal today is going to be using our hand, and we're going to place it on a piece of paper, and we are going to trace it with a pencil. For those that don't necessarily want to sketch their hand, you're going to trace your hand. But others that want to sit down and sketch their hand with a pencil and draw it could do that. That would be a nice other way of doing it. Or contour drawing your hand using, when you contour draw, you are looking the other way and drawing. But you could work on realistically drawing your hand if you want. But for this project, for the friends that are all showing up here every day with me, I think tracing the hand would be a really good idea. And then doing like a little scavenger hunt around the house, because we like those things, because we're at home. So I've been using a lot of these to clean up the backyard, little doggy bags, and I like the blue color. So I'm thinking, a lot of our friends like texture and different things. So, and we've been cooking from home. So this is what, granny apples. So it's a bag of granny apples. So, sweet potatoes. I like sweet potatoes. And then a lot of us have been ordering Amazon and such. So, bubble wrap and stuff like that. So we're going to take our bits and pieces here. We're going to cut them up and we're going to collage them on our hand. And remember, when we do this, oh yeah, and a glue stick. You're going to need a glue stick, and I have a pair of scissors here. So you're going to cut your stuff up ahead of time, and I'm going to get busy doing that, and I'll come back. Back again. So, got the glue stick. I cut up some pieces and parts. I'm going to put a little glue. Oh, I outlined my hand in permanent marker because I noticed you really couldn't see what I had done. So you don't have to do that, but I'm going to start and put some glue here and here. And it's okay if it dries out. Just put more glue on, that's all. So, found some bubble wrap. I'm going to stick it here. Oh, and it popped. Let's see. I like this blue. Is it still sticky? Yeah, that's cool. So, sticking the blue down. And it's got that like very thin plastic. I don't really use them for what they're meant to be used for because they're a little too thin. So, that's why they've been sitting around. Anyway, let's see. Love blue and green together. Just do. I think it's, I like my cool colors. You could be a hot color person, could put in some oranges. Definitely like hot colors. Starting to get hot around here, right? How many of you started putting air conditioners in? I bet a lot of you have air conditioners going. We're not that hot down here yet. Soon. Probably next week maybe. We'll see. So, just gonna glue along, and you're gonna pat it down. I'm gonna really kind of push down on it. All right, so that's what we're going to continue to do. And you're gonna go up and try to get up into the fingers, the phalanges, to make sure we can find those. And I think my friends who like to play with texture are gonna enjoy this activity. Those that don't want to do texture can, like I said, can draw their hand. Again, we're trying to use things from around home. If you want to draw something else, by all means, draw it. I'd love to see what you drew. I have some people that just like to draw their little friends, which is fine. My cat is meowing. He's hungry. It's dinner time. Oh, the bird is making noise. Everyone's making noise. It's that time. So I'm going to take a break and go feed the animals because they're a little hungry and they're not going to let me stop. They will let me stop because they're going to just make a lot of noise. So hang on, I'll be right back. Hi, just wanted to show you my finished collage here, all right? And I'm gonna let that dry overnight and get back to you tomorrow, because then I think it will be nice that you'll be able to feel where your hand is and you can paint around your piece, all right? So stay tuned. Here we are again. So we've let our hand dry. Let's see it again. Ready? Oops. There we go. Oops. Oh my goodness. So there's our hand. Lots of textures, the greens and the oranges, and I even have a little rubber band here, you know, from the asparagus or something. The bags, makes lots of noise, you can hear it. I think it's super cool. And the bubble wrap, gotta have bubble wrap. So here we go, we have our hand, and I told you we're looking for things around the house. And some of the things that inspired me is, you know, I was cleaning out the cabinets. Not like, who's not cleaning out their cabinets lately, right? This was a steamer I bought on one of my confessions, Home Shopping Network. And it broke finally, but I love the dots on this, like colander, steamer, strainer. So I am going to put it on my paper, and who doesn't love a bag full of Sharpies? Or if you don't have Sharpies, or if you don't, just find something that inspires you to maybe outline or draw, or give you like a stencil kind of thing. Or maybe some of you guys, you know, you might have your own stencils. You could do letters. So I'm gonna do like little polka dots. I'm gonna put my Sharpie marker in the little holes here, and I am going to make little dots on the background of my paper. All right, so stay tuned. Back again. So remember, I said to find things around the house. So if you don't have watercolors, often you can use food coloring. And so try not to put a lot of water in the jar because it really dilutes things. And it looks like I only have red and yellow in my food coloring. So I'm going to take, I'm not sure. You could probably Google it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. Let's try 12. 12 dots. It's looking a little orange. And I do have brushes laying around. You may not. Might have a basting brush or something. So I'm gonna overdid it on the yellow. Well, yellow is, you know, it's hard to paint with because it's so light. So here we are, and there's a lot of yellow on the brush. The brush is looking pretty yellow. Oh wow, that looks pretty good. The reason I chose Sharpies is because you can paint over them and they won't run. If you use Crayola, that's different. And you know what's really neat about Crayola markers is, again, if you don't have watercolor, you can dip them in water, and it's a lot of fun, especially if they're drying out. You're gonna throw them out anyway. So that's not bad. And let's do the red now. All right, let's see how the red goes. I'm sure I might want to add more to the yellow. So let's see. Let's count to 10 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Red is pretty red, so I'm sure 10's fine. We did 12 here. I think I'm going to add a little bit more to the yellow. So let's see. I said 12, right? So maybe we'll go up to, I want to get it a little more yellow. So let's do 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's do 18. Oh, I think one more slipped out. So maybe do one more and we'll make, I like even numbers. Let's make it 20. Why not? All right, so we're gonna stir, stir, stir. And I'm gonna put the red over there. Try not to spill it. So I'm gonna hold it backwards for a couple different reasons. The drips on the other side will go, oh, see, that's much, oops, 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 oops. Loosen that yellow. That's much better. I like that a lot. So let's see, just so you guys can see, we're gonna do the yellow. Don't you like the jars I mixed them in? My girls love to drink. These are our drinking glasses. They love them. Can't buy, you buy jars of sauce, you rinse them out. Voila. So They make great painting jars too, because you can tap on the edge. Hear that? Don't you like that noise? Ooh, gotta hit just the right way. I think we have a lesson coming up in music. It has something to do with glass jars and food coloring. I was talking to Miss Welsh, and it just kind of inspired me today thinking about it. So make sure you go get your food coloring, or like I said, don't use all of it for the painting. All right, so that looks pretty good, liking that. All right, let's see. And we have done the red, so we need to add a little red. See how that goes. I don't want to be wearing it, so hopefully we'll see how it goes. So I have my red. I put my brush in the red, and you can't see it. Here, I'll do it a little bit over here. So, and I don't want to be the headless artist here, so can you see this? There we go. No, this is not working. Hold on. I don't want to give you motion sickness. There we go. Okay, so let's try this again. There's our hand, and then we'll maybe do a little, what if it bleeds? Oh, I expected it to be a little bit redder. Huh. Not so red. That's all right. I like pink. I didn't need it to be that red. So if you don't have a lot of food coloring, don't put in a lot of water. And it doesn't really need to go all the way to the edges. You know how I feel about it. It can just kind of do its own thing. You know? It's very cool. Like it. I'm really loving the yellow though. The yellow's making me happy. So a little bit more yellow in the corner. And again, you don't really need to go in the corners. I don't know what I'm thinking. So, don't you like it? Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, my friends will really like that. Tap, tap, tap. So, again, this is our second stage. And I think this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, it's a journal entry, so it's fine the way it is. And there you have it. Our collage hand from things found around the house. And I will see you later.